In the dark underbelly of Cleveland during the 1930s, a series of gruesome and unsolved murders unfolded, casting a chilling shadow over the city. The Cleveland Torso Murders, a true crime case that has haunted investigators for decades, remains a grim chapter in American criminal history. This video delves into the sinister details of the Cleveland Torso Murders, exploring the gruesome events, the elusive killer, and the enduring mystery that lingers over this haunting true crime case. Amidst the economic hardships of the Great Depression, Cleveland became a city rife with poverty, unemployment, and despair. In this bleak backdrop, a series of heinous crimes would shake the community to its core and earn the perpetrator a gruesome moniker, the Torso Killer. The Torso Killer targeted individuals on the fringes of society, preying on the homeless and marginalized. Between 1935 and 1938, a series of dismembered and decapitated bodies surfaced in the vicinity of Kingsbury Run, a shantytown on the outskirts of Cleveland. The victims, often unidentified and leading transient lives, were gruesomely mutilated, with their heads and limbs expertly severed and disposed of. The investigation into the Cleveland Torso Murders proved to be a daunting task for law enforcement. The victims' transient lifestyles and the lack of identification made it difficult to establish their identities or trace their movements. The killer's methodical dismemberment and disposal of body parts further complicated forensic efforts. As the Torso Killer continued to elude authorities, Eliot Ness, renowned for his pursuit of Al Capone in Chicago, was appointed Cleveland's safety director. Ness, together with Dr. Samuel Gerber, a prominent forensic expert, formed a special task force to apprehend the elusive Torso Killer. Despite their efforts, the case remained shrouded in mystery. Adding a layer of terror to the Cleveland Torso Murders were a series of letters received by media outlets and Ness himself. The letters, purportedly from the killer, taunted law enforcement and fueled public fear. The cryptic messages only deepened the enigma surrounding the identity and motives of the Torso Killer. Over the years, various suspects were considered in connection with the Cleveland Torso Murders. From medical professionals to drifters and criminals, the investigation generated numerous false leads. The elusive nature of the killer and the lack of concrete evidence allowed speculation to flourish, contributing to the enduring mystery. The reign of the Torso Killer cast a long and haunting shadow over Cleveland. Fear gripped the community as residents, particularly those living on the fringes, became increasingly wary of the dark and desolate corners of Kingsbury Run. The unsolved nature of the case left a lasting impact on the city's collective consciousness. To this day, the Cleveland Torso Murders remain an unsolved cold case. Despite advances in forensic technology, the identity of the Torso Killer and the motives behind the gruesome murders continue to elude investigators. The lingering mystery has fueled a sense of unease and fascination, as true crime enthusiasts and historians alike seek to unravel the secrets hidden within the shadows of Cleveland's dark past. The Cleveland Torso Murders stand as a grim testament to the darkness that can permeate even the most desperate corners of society. As we reflect on the gruesome details of these unsolved crimes, we are confronted with the enduring mystery of the Torso Killer, a phantom figure who left a trail of horror in Depression-era Cleveland. The legacy of fear and the lingering questions surrounding the true identity of the killer serve as a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil that can lurk in the shadows, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of true crime history.